Have you ever seen a building being constructed? If you have, you must have noticed that when a building is being constructed, what they actually do is they use bricks. Bricks are laid in one row, then the second row and third and so on, and this is how it gains height as well as length. So, the basic unit of a building is a brick, just as the basic unit of a living being is cell, and there the similarity between the two ends. The bricks, especially the mechanized bricks, are all identical. Even the handmade bricks are more or less identical with same shape. But in the case of cells, it is not so. Like I told you, in the case of multicellular organisms especially, there are specific functions, and so the shape and the structure of the cell is according to that function. So, what we find is that there are varied kinds of shapes of a cell. If we take the typical example of amoeba, what we find is it has no definite shape. The shape is irregular, which is forever changing, right. So, we can say the shapes are irregular like amoeba. Even a WBC, that is white blood cell, is also irregular in shape and it is constantly changing shape. That means the shape is not definite. Then in some other cases the cells can be rounded. The cells can also be disc shaped, as in case of RBC. Then they can also be spindle shaped or fusiform. What does that mean? That means they are pointed towards the end and thick from the center. That is spindle shaped or fusiform. Example is smooth muscles, smooth walled muscles. Cells can also be cube like, as in case of cheek cells. Sorry, not cheek cells, as in the case of kidney. They can be flat, as in cheek cells. They can be elongated or pyramidal, as in the case of stomach or intestine. Sometimes these elongated cells can even have hair-like structures called cilia. So, basically what we are trying to say is that the shape can be variable. The shape of the cell is not same. In some particular case, like in the case of nerve cell, not only that, the cells are branched or branched cells, as in the case of nerve cell, because it is through their branches that they capture the stimulus and pass it on to the brain or the spinal cord. So, shape is variable.